Hi, welcome back. In this set of videos, we're going to be looking at solving inequalities. When we talk about inequalities, for any two real numbers, A and B, exactly one of the following statements is true. And that is either that A is less than B, A is equal to B, or A is greater than B. Exactly one of these statements is true for any two values. So if I'm looking at some values and I want to pick whether they're less than, equal, or greater than. 4 and 7, 4 is less than 7. Exactly one of those statements is true. And if I look at a number line, 4 lies to the left of 7, so 4 is less than 7. If I look at a number line for -3 and -10, 3 lies to the right of -10, so 3 is greater than -10. 10 and 5 times 2, I need to simplify the right-hand side. 5 times 2 is 10. So 10 and 5 times 2 are at the same spot on the number line. So these are equal statements. And over here, I need to simplify. So -18 divided by 2 is -9. And 3 squared is 9. So when I look at a number line, I have -9 and +9. -9 is to the left, so -18 over 2 is less than 3 squared. So we can assign an inequality symbol for any relationship of numbers. A couple other things about inequalities. When we graph inequalities on a number line, we will sometimes have less than or greater than, or less than or equal to, or greater than or equal to. When we have less than or greater than, it means that that equals is not part of the solution. So we'll graph that on the number line with an open circle, and less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, that value is included in the solution, so we'll graph that with a closed circle. And we'll talk about that a little bit more when we get into solving inequalities. The whole process of translating, going back and forth between algebraic and verbal. When you're reading a story problem and you see the words greater than or is more than, that's going to indicate a greater than symbol without the equals. Less than or is fewer than will just be a regular less than symbol. Greater than or equal to is at least or is no less than. We'll get a greater than or equal to symbol. Less than or equal to is at most or is no more than. We'll get a less than or equal to symbol. So we want to keep all of this stuff in mind as we move forward into solving inequalities.